I am not a financial advisor. These videos are all meant for educational purposes only. All Complete Trader Academy videos are my personal opinion and perspective. Trading carries a high level of risk, and all results are your own responsibility. Please always demo first. Hey everybody, welcome back to Complete Trader Academy's Daily Review. Today's July 20, Thursday, 2023. So we had this other next bullish candle today. Today was almost carbon copy as yesterday. So as I was mentioning, if it's going to keep buying up, then we'll keep buying up, right? They're going to look for a pullback up to about 50%, and that's generally what the gist is of a range and what this daily bullish daily is going to look like, right? So we ended up buying here at the open pre 9:30. All right, and same show you in a smaller time frame. This high here obviously is a first target, and then it decided to keep going up until it reached this daily high of February 2nd, 2022. It's a daily high wick, 50% of it. So on this chart, what sucks is this chart doesn't have it, but if you look over here, all right, we already took out that high we discussed. Now we took out that high, right, which was yesterday. Then we retrace, and then we bought up again. And above here, what's over here? Well, you have, it's kind of hard to see this, but these two candles here, you had this up candle. So this is a supply block here. You see this up candle, 50% of it would be generally where you look for, the algorithm will seek. Then you also have, if I delete this, you have, and I know this looks crazy, but you'll also have, besides here, so when it's up here, it's like, where's it going to go? Where's it going to stop? Is 50% of this body, the whole candle, and then I looked at this wick here, 50% of this wick, and sure enough, it came damn near right to it, maybe just a little bit above. So this is an area here and here that is like high confluence for me, of where it could stop. And sure enough, it stopped beautifully. So smaller time frame real quick, got to make these videos shorter. So opened up, comes down, playing around. So remember I mentioned yesterday that we sold here. I took the profit here, and then can't hold it past 410, but the price does come down into this block right here. This is a 5-minute. Over here you see it coming into this imbalance with this support area. This is a support block right there. Yep, right there. And that's your support. You're getting structure up, retracing. Look at each down candle holding. This is what you need to. A guy asked me in the comments question, says, where's profitable points? And it's like, you have to understand the whole big picture. You have to understand structure. You have to understand liquidity. You have to understand where inefficiencies are in the market of imbalances. You have to understand previous price, like in this example of, we're talking back to February and whatever, right? All these things, you have to understand how this flows, right? You know, so long story short, we come in, okay, sells at 6 something, comes down. So each one of these down candles is holding. This is a 15-minute chart. It's holding as support. You also have them on the 1 hour, but obviously you want to refine that. This is a 15-minute, and I'm pretty sure if you did it on the 5 right here, here's the 5, pretty clean on this candle's here. And then you got this last down candle there. Look at that. So refining it down to a 5. And the open is here. So price comes up and comes back down into it. Okay, now this is like 9:10, whatever. You got to see this on a 1 minute, but you're inside this opening, and then the price starts going bullish. Let me go to a 1 minute real quick. It's kind of hard to remember all this stuff here. And actually, it was better on the 10-second for me, actually, but I can't keep going through time frames here. But you'll see that you're getting flow here, even though you're like, well, this isn't really flow. Well, you have this break above this. You're at the open. You got to look at other pieces of confluence, which is now you got these two down candles. Price comes above it. Remember, this is the top of the open. gap. So what does it do? Look, right there at the same high of the gap is the actual entry. For this entry, you could have entered here too. Price came down and got into these blocks. See these last four? Look at that. Right there. You could have got in right there. All right. You want more confirmation? You wait for it to make another order flow up, right? Retraces back and then enter right at the open. Your stop loss could have been here, but or it could have been where I had it here. If you look at it, it's right underneath the open of that candle. I don't want it to come past here anyway. I want, and you see this gap, this is strength. These all these little things of experience, you're going to be able to see and tell what's happening. You could have pushed the buy button right there, put your stop loss down here, right? Then shot up. This is 929. 930 opens, comes down, all right? If it's bullish, you see all these bullish candles. Look over here to the left. Same day as yesterday. Same day as yesterday. Over here. Look, right there. It's already up here. It's already shooting. Look at it. And you got to pay attention to the detail of the bullish candles, how big they are. All these things, right? All these things is trading. That you combine them all and they all work together and flow. You could have pushed a button there and put a stop loss. I mean, that's a little crazy. But if you watch it come down, you can, there's all types of traders. There's all people with no fear. There's all type of people who got balls, right? And understanding how this shit operates, you see this all the time. How many times do you not catch this because you're afraid it's the 930 open, right? And I'm not encouraging to trade at the 930 open. If you wanted to wait, then you fucking wait. Who cares? Comes up right here, comes all the way up to the high, which is this high, shoots up, right? And taking the profit here of this liquidity here. Yes, can it make another leg up? Yes, it's constantly buying. Yes, everything is constantly buying. So you can keep buying, right? Always keep buying if it's generally buying, right? If it's going to make a leg up, where does it stretch to? Well, if you want to take your profit here, fine. If you want to let it stretch a little bit, this would have been a great place right here because you can see all this fucking around. I'm done with it, right? So I end up taking a sell. So I end up dropping the ball, making the same mistake yesterday. So yesterday was a carbon copy day, but I don't have to count it as a mistake. I just count it as being secure in profit. But up here, took a sell here, right here, perfect sell. Actually was caught up in here. Came down, came right into here. You got to understand, there's only two things that are going to happen here. Either it's going to go through it or it's going to buy from here, right? Because you got this big ass down candle, right? So this is just a pullback, all right? Ends up taking out, goes up. Where is it stopping here? Then I go back to the research I just showed you here with that wick and this daily up candle, right? And that's the level right there. Not a coincidence either. This takes experience, of course, for you to see that, but that's why you gotta be able to be aware of what's happening over here as well, right? That's the only reason why we caught this and we caught that and taking that. I mean, right? Okay. So then price comes down underneath that block. You could be a seller there. You probably don't know what you're doing. Wait for another break again. Comes right above underneath these two candles right here. And it comes right back into that little block right there. That little block. What's it? A minute? 30-second is clear for me, but I'll show you right here. Even on the 5-minute, you can see it comes right into that block right there. That's a resistance block right there. Boom, that's another sell. And obviously, if I'm catching swings, intraday swings, I guess I'll call it, then where am I taking this sell? Well, I would love for it to come sink to hell, but it's, where do you have to take your profit? Just like yesterday. Well, this is the first piece of liquidity. Then it came down again to take that out, and it left this here. This is still left there. So I wasn't counting on this, but I was counting on this. I was pretty confident in this. If I showed you this, so you wouldn't believe me anyway, right? So whatever. And then I took the trade, but when I closed it, I never fucking screenshotted it. So I'm not even going to show it, to be honest with you. But I wish I'd saved it, the picture first and then close. But when I'm focusing, man, I'm not fucking caring about no screenshots. So, take this stuff serious, but you know, I got to get better at that, whatever the case is. Anyway, so when it comes here and it takes liquidity, I know this is a buy. I literally know it's a buy, and I didn't take it. But at the same time, I had a phenomenal profit day. I don't care. I don't want to be involved in this anymore. But at the same time, I mentioned this yesterday in the video. Do you take this buy here? And boom, you're done. Fuck waiting it to come down here. Or you know you're getting a bounce here. You know you're getting a bounce after this low. Like, you know it. It happened literally the same thing yesterday. Oh yeah, this is the day yesterday. Yeah. Go watch that review, but you'll see it. They bounce here, bounce here, bounce here, right? Like, this is, I look at this the same. Lower low, lower high. So I'm trying to create structure, even if it's not the structure. My main structure in this situation is this is a retracement from this high yesterday to that low. That's a retracement, and then we're coming back up for a higher high. Where's my higher low? It could be here, it could be here, it could be here, whatever, but I got a big piece of the main move, right? And that's what matters. This was 7 grand by itself, just this move. So, you know, then this one was a little bit over. But the point is that this is how I flow, and everyone is different. Everyone sees something different, but I see this just like this, without no colors even. It's not a coincidence, and this is how I find my points and on all these things, right? Anyway, so yeah, this. If I went to a 5-minute, you'll see it. You'll see it in a different variation right there. Comes right back into this block here. Comes right to that big movement after that. And they're just saving this, man. They're milking this shit. They're literally milking this market. And what was their intention? They wanted to come up here. They want to take out these guys from selling all these past years. So, and is this next, right? I don't know. Do we stay in here and sell from here? I would like to say so. But, you know, this is their world. So, you know, for what's going on in the world, and the price to be up here is pretty silly. So, you know, that's just my opinion. But, you know, you don't want to be fighting the trend. What did we learn in all this? That's the whole question. You know, just when we were back here with this daily imbalance that we were hoping to kind of come back into, that was on the month. It was a big bullish candle. This price range is balanced here, all these up and down weekly candles. See that? So when this month started, this was July. Yeah, started right here. We came down first and we came back up. So this is expected to be sometimes left unopened if it's a very fast market and they have intentions of coming up really higher. So study that, write that down, all these things, and you see all the imbalance of price here. So it would make sense that we start coming on our way down. I don't really see, if it's going to keep going up, then they're trying to take out this high. But I have a strong feeling that they're not going to take out this high here. I don't see them coming up to this level. I don't know, just not yet. I mean, I expect us to kind of retrace back and get into taking some of these people out here at the least. You know, unless this goes literally fucking all the way up, and you know, it could do it over at once. That's a long conversation. They're still tightening. How are they still doing all these things and the prices here, right? If you remember, I mentioned a mini 2021 was going to happen because of all the influx of money that they were printing, and this is what you're seeing. So just like when you had 21 over here, when it started somewhere here, yeah, right here. We came out of COVID, and boom, 21 was just a bull run, right? So when I think I mentioned it here. Or even down here, I said, we got a major bull run. I know the price shouldn't be up here, but with the inflection of price, that's the only reason why they're coming up here. So, anyways, this video is long enough. You guys take care. Have a good day, and God bless.